Footballers are known for sparking concerns about a variety of different things and setting the media on fire. It could be their form, beef with other players, comments on different teams, and whatnot. But have you heard concerns lighting up because of the skin of a football player? No? Well, you're about to. In this video, we'll explain the unexplainable spots on Jude Bellingham's skin. But before we get into those details, let's do a quick recap on Bellingham. Born on June 23, 2003, Jude Bellingham is an English football player who plays for Real Madrid and England's national football team as a midfielder. He's considered to be one of the best in the game today and is known for his technical abilities. In fact, in 2023, he won the Golden Boy and the Copa Trophy Awards. He started his football career with Stourbridge Jr. and later played for Birmingham City's under-18 team when he was just 14 years old. Bellingham made his Real Madrid debut last year in 2023, marking the event with a stunning performance. These performances are what really put him in the spotlight. Now, the thing with footballers is that they have to be consistent with their performance on the field, but that's not the only thing they have to keep up with. The next most important thing on the list after the on-field performance is their appearances for the camera. There's no exception to this rule, even for the likes of Jude Bellingham. He's a torchbearer in modern-day football, and some of his recent pictures have made fans wonder, what's going on with his face? This question started to spread like wildfire on social media, and fans on X, formerly known as Twitter, started posting things like, and if you're one of those fans who's wondering the same thing, then hold on tight because an explanation is on its way. You see, what happened is that in November 2023, thin lines started appearing on Bellingham's upper lip. These lines started to turn darker during his Saudi Arabia trip for the Super Cup. Since then, the spots have continued to grow and now take up a fair bit of space on his face. They're on his face, jaws, and the areas surrounding his mouth. The spots appear to be pretty similar to a skin condition called hyperpigmentation and can be found in a skin condition known as melasma. Before we get into all the medical science, you need to know that the word melasma literally means black spots. This condition is caused by the overproduction of melanin, which is what determines the color of our skin and hair. One of the things to keep in mind is that people who live close to the equator have darker skins due to the increased exposure to sunlight. Those living further away from it have light skin. So, what's really going on with Bellingham's face? Why are these spots showing up now when they weren't as visible during his time with Dortmund? Well, a key thing to consider here is the heat factor, which is significantly higher in the Spanish capital of Madrid when compared to England and Dortmund. One reason for these spots could be the prolonged exposure to the Spanish weather. Commenting on melasma and exposure to sunlight, dermatologist Dr. Nazanin Saidi has said, "Melasma generally prevails in women, and it's quite rare for men to develop the condition. Given that these spots can only be seen on his face, people have assumed that Bellingham is only suffering from centrofacial melasma, and there is some evidence to back up this claim. You see, Bellingham is dating Laura Celia-Valk, a supermodel who happens to have connections with Kim Kardashian. At this point, you're probably thinking, how does this tie into the spots on Bellingham's face? Well, you see, the 20-year-old star recently posed for Kim Kardashian's brand called Skims. Some of these photos showed Bellingham without his shirt and even his pants on. And guess what? No signs of melasma were found. This is good news, but it's better to take it with a grain of salt. Based on these pictures alone, it can be stated that he only has the spots on his face. But wait, what if the on-set makeup artist pulled a few tricks to cover up the rest of the spots? It could be done, but whether or not it was is something that remains under wraps for now. The worst part of all this is that there's no permanent cure to this medical condition. Despite the fact that there's no cure, the spots themselves can be suppressed through proper medication and skincare. The medical condition itself can go away over time, but that's only possible if it does not prevail due to any genetic factors. If there's someone in Bellingham's family who either has had or still has this medical condition, it's possible that the midfielder would have to carry it throughout his life. As per recent media reports, Jude Bellingham has not disclosed any details about his condition or treatments. However, his break after the tournament could help. If he reduces his exposure to sunlight during his break, it may be possible that the spots decrease to a point of minimum visibility. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, melasma is what happened to Jude Bellingham's face. The exact cause, current status, and any possible treatment options the 20-year-old midfielder is experiencing are under the umbrella of speculation for now. For now, we can all wish for a speedy recovery for Jude and for others worldwide who experience a similar condition. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that bell icon. See you in the next one.